Hi, I'm Paul Steinbrook with Skyway Web Design and Marketing. Thanks for joining me for this website design frequently asked questions video. In this video, I'm going to address the question, what is the best platform for my website? And why does it matter? To start this off, let's talk about three basic categories of website platforms. First one is software. This is desktop software that runs on the developer's computer. They build the website and create the content in this tool, and then they upload it into a web hosting account. An example of this would be Dreamweaver software. The second category of platforms is a content management system, or CMS. This is where the content management system software is installed in a web hosting account, and then all of the content is added and edited through the CMS online. An example of this is the WordPress content management system. And then the third type of platform is a website builder. This is where the whole system exists online on the website builder's company platform, and then you go in, create an account, and build your website that way. And examples of this are Squarespace and Wix and companies like that. So now the pros and cons of each of these. If you go with the software approach, this is really kind of an obsolete approach. Not very many companies do this anymore because once the site is built, the only person who can update it is the person who has that software and who has the website in their software. So it's very limited in that approach, and it's not an approach that we recommend. The second option is the content management system. This gives you a lot of flexibility because the content management systems typically have a lot of plugins available, and so you can get just about any type of functionality you want, any type of theme you want, and you also have portability. If you want to move your website to a different web hosting company, you can do that with a content management system. The third approach with a website builder, it is typically faster and easier to use and less expensive. You might even be able to do it yourself, but you are locked into that website builder. And so if you don't like any changes that they make to the web builder, if it's limited in functionality and you want to add something that they don't have, you really have no recourse. You're locked into the organization, the company whose website builder that you used. So that's the first thing to take into consideration, whether you want to use the software approach, the CMS approach, or the web builder approach. The next thing to take into account is functionality. Does the platform have the functionality that you want? So before you can determine the best platform, you really need to understand what your goals are with your website and then what functionality you want in order to carry out those goals. So do you want a blog on your website? Do you want a shopping cart on your website? Do you want videos on your website? What else do you want? Contact forms, registration, any of those things. Figure those things out first, then find out if the platforms that you're interested in support those types of functionality. The third thing to consider is ease of use. How easy is it going to be for you to update your website when you're using that approach? As I said earlier, website builders tend to be easier to use, but with a content management system, if your developer builds your site using the content management system, usually updating that website in the content management system is also fairly easy to do. Next factor, is it SEO friendly? A content management system like WordPress is typically very SEO friendly. You can do pretty much anything you want to do in terms of optimization within WordPress and its plugins. But when it comes to website builders, a lot of times there are limitations to them. And so we've run into this with Wix and Shopify and Squarespace. at times where we couldn't make the optimization changes that we wanted with it. So that may have changed since the last time that we optimized for it, but this is another thing to factor in when you're considering platforms. And then finally, what is the support like for that platform? If you are using a website builder, then the support for the platform is the support for the service, and it's typically fairly decent. But if you go with a content management system, where are you going to get the support for that? Is your developer going to provide that? Is it going to be on the support for the content management system like WordPress? So that's something to consider as well. So these are the factors to consider when it comes to the best platform for you and your website. We here at Skyway Web Design and Marketing, we build all of our websites with the WordPress content management systems. We install WordPress, we install the themes and the plugins and the content into that, and then we provide the support and the hosting for that. So that's our approach. We think that's the best way to go, but this video is here so that you can make that evaluation for yourself. So thanks for watching this video. If there is anything that we can do to help you, please post a comment or contact us at support@skywayweb.com. Thanks again for watching and have a great day.